So it's early spring in Michigan. I decided it'd be a good day to check on our camper. And we've had some storms go through, and granted our cover was ready to be replaced, but I think it's gonna come off today. Look at that. We had some pretty bad wind and rain and storms. And yeah, the cover is shredded. Wow. So I also wanted to come out here just to check on the inside, make sure we didn't have any mice come in, any other issues during the long cold winter. So we'll take a look inside here shortly. So I managed to get what was left of the cover off, and I've been kind of walking around and making sure there was no visible damage. No tree limbs from the storms, anything like that. No obvious damage from something hitting it, and I think we're okay so far. So something else that was interesting I discovered as I pulled what was left of the cover off is that the wheel covers, which I had on during the winter, are all completely gone, and who knows where they are. All right, just opened it up for the first time since I put it into storage for the winter. So let's look around and see if there's any damage, any surprises. Ooh. Dead fly, that's pretty common. Just gonna kind of walk around a little bit at first here. It's still pretty dark in here. I don't have the battery hooked up, so I can't turn on the lights. And just take a casual look around to see any indications of mouse droppings or any other critters that could have gotten in here. Just seeing some dead ladybugs, but not seeing any signs of mice so far. We're going to look inside of the cabinets here shortly. But first walk through, I think we're okay so far. So one year when we stored our camper in a different location, I did have a mouse enter, I think, through a hole by the furnace and left evidence of his appearance. Thankfully, he didn't do any damage, but let's take a look here. See any evidence of any intrusion. That's a good sign. Let's look at some of these cabinets here. There's the water pump. Nope. Not seeing anything that looks concerning at all. Good. That's good. Let's check this cabinet here because there's some openings to the outside shower. Not seeing anything. So far, so good. So we're also going to look up by the ceilings to see if there's any evidence of leaks, especially like in the corners. Any areas that are soft or show signs of water intrusion. Pretty unlikely. This camper's only a few years old, and I keep the roof well maintained, so we should be okay, but so far not seeing anything that looks concerning from a water perspective. All of that looks good. Let's check the other side here. Feels good to get back in here. We're ready to go camping. Our first trip's in about 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't see any indication of water damage in here. Yeah, our first trip is about 3 weeks, so it's time to start prepping this thing and getting ready for the season. Can't wait. Now, during the winter, I tend to store our bedding in these bags rather than leaving it out. I leave the bags open typically and just get them off the floor. So just in case a mouse does get in here, he still might climb up here and make a little home for himself, but maybe it will be a little less accessible. And I don't know if that really matters all that much, but just do that to try to avoid any issues when we open up for the spring. So yeah, it looks like we're in good shape. I'm not seeing any major issues. No signs of water damage. So in a few days, I'll get the battery hooked up and test all the electrical systems and take it out for a spin, make sure everything's working properly and it's towing well. And we'll see how that goes. See you shortly.